Welcome back to it. Back in the building on this blessed Tuesday, December the April. Welcome to the madness. This is the Morning Jam, featuring the ultimate DJ Shay.
Morning. Yeah, man.
And your boy Super, yeah, we in the building, back like we never left after that long, glorious weekend. We had a good one this weekend. It was well-rounded. I enjoyed every bit of it. I took up all the rest I could have and played a little bit, partied a little bit, and just relax on most of it, all right? And that's how it should be every weekend. It's always good to be in the land of the living, and I'm always thankful and grateful that last night was my last night. What about you, Shane? How was your weekend?
Yeah, busy, pretty busy.
I want to say big shout out to my friends out there at Lotus Flower, National Flower Men's as well, as they gift us some pancake, mixing up pancake and waffle mix this morning. We're going to test it out and tell you guys how it went down. They're saying, they're boasting, they're saying making breakfast simple enough. We're going to make breakfast simple with this pancake mix. I'm going to test it and let you guys know how really and truly simple it really is to make yourself or whip up yourself a batch of pancakes and waffles. Courtesy our friends out there at Lotus and National Flour Mills. Sunday I had some events. Shout out to my friends out there at Core. They had their decked out event out there in Bishop's East. Real nice event, real nice ambience. A lot of people came out, a lovely ladies too. Little rain in between, but more or less people enjoyed themselves. Some other events on that day as well. Saturday, shout out to Sammy. Sammy had an event by the name of Rock Back at the Sammy Band.
Yeah, somebody told me they saw you there.
Yeah. The Rockers vibes, you know. We had our time, you know. Yeah. Also, the 59 Lounge. Always have a buzz on the weekend too. Friday, that's as much as I can remember. With outside. And other than that, rock back home, family, friends. You know, the weekend is going to end. What about you, Shane? You say you got to remember. Yeah, take it. Yeah, that's a two. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Any, get it off your chest, though?
Whatever it is, don't hold it in.
Get it off your chest. It's going to be a rough one. I don't know. Damn if you do, damn if you don't, TNT. I need to get this one off my chest. You do good, they're upset. You do bad, they're upset. So what you want me to do now? And I'm referring to the 100 steps out there in San Fernando.
Yeah, boy.
You mean them paint up the steps?
It look good.
The steps look nice.
You saw the overhead angle?
No one even see what I fancy thing. If you had the overhead angle on video, send it to the WhatsApp board 322-9494. I'd love to see it. No, I'm not out. I've never been to the 100. I don't even know the 100 steps, right? Because I don't even know where. I know it's in San Fernando, but I don't know San Fernando that well. So I've probably been to the 100 steps, but I don't know. Look, somebody said it already. Nice. But no, that is, it paints over and how this fancy thing. No, anytime I'm amongst the 100 steps, I can recognize it. I appreciate the fact that they paint it. You know, that some people upset about that. Some people upset that they're talking about the flag, or they can paint the thing flag and people walking on the flag. But people been doing this all over the world. Now, the first time I've seen this would have been in Brazil. I think it was highlighted during that Rio World Cup. I was like, that looked nice, boy. But how they do that, boy? Like, my mind was blown when I saw it. And I'm pretty sure it's all over the world by now, because Rio World Cup was a while back. So I'm pretty sure other countries will have patterned it. And now, to see it in TNT, I was proud of it, you know? And I really upset that some people upset it. Of course, come on, TNT, better than that. Get it off your chest, straight to 29494, send your voice notes.
Good morning, Jam. My get it off the chest this morning is for all those who like to come into the gym and sit down on a machine, utilize a machine for 20 to 30 minutes and not do anything. Just scroll on your phone. I'm letting you all know that is very irritating and inconsiderate, because it have people who just want to come into the gym, do their workout, do the sets, and get out. It is just very inconsiderate. And then when we ask how many sets you have, or they have an attitude. So please, if I promote a healthy living, working out, but just come with a plan now. Come and execute your workout and get out so somebody else can use it. Please and thank you.
Understand it, that's newbie syndrome, because I and all have been guilty of doing it. You know, when you now go to the gym, your phone in your hand. So when you get a little break between sets, it's easy for you to fall into sit down on a bench and scroll now.
Yeah.
And time will be passing and people ready to use any this day. No, if you stick with the gym and they get a customer and thing, after a while, you know, you run through your sets a little faster and things, so you don't really be on your phone. And then you will bounce up new people who now enter the gym doing the same thing now. He says, I was like this before, but you're bugging me. What to do? But I deal with you. I see that a lot. And content creators in gym, boy. I feel like this should come at a certain time. Or they come midday or something now. Don't come in high gym time. Because you come to work out. If I in your angle, it's too much space now. Or you come late in the night or something now. All them content creators. Don't come when it's high tide in the gym. Or you come bugging me, boy. What's that one? Oh, I see somebody shouts here. Good morning. Please give a special shout out to Ilon. Wish him a happy birthday from Chanel. Ilon, big up yourself, brother. Happy birthday.
Nah, that's
He'll come today, boy. Boy.
Go with that.
Sorry, I had a rasta.
Yeah.
See, all right. So we're over to the 90s mode, all right? Shane tired of there, so you go off him up today. 90s mode up next. When we come back, so much more. You want to drive y'all?
From gritty street anthems to slow jam sing-alongs.
Oh, yeah.
Boom 94 just activated 90s mode. 90s mode.
Get the day up next. Call me up right now. Let's go.
In a world full of madness, one person has outdone them all. Donkey of the day.
What a weekend indeed, and no sticking. Somebody's already online. One, your life. Morning.
Super morning.
Morning, neighbor.
Super my donkey. I went by a study restaurant in the East Colonial Road. I tried the restaurant there. So I go in here, super here.
Yeah, boy.
So as I walk in, they put a good order. Then I take up the bus tanks on the right. So I said for me, I was like 2 before I could finish. She write up she own thing in the box. I said for me, I don't like to know. I said, yeah, wait for the order what I want to get. You man vex. I say, yeah, that's a cancel the order. Cleaning the floor.
Right.
She jump up and yes, I hear what she say and I hear what you say. I say, excuse, you do what you doing and let me do what I doing. That got me so mad. I tell everybody and I don't care. I say, yeah, what, I'm going to go somewhere else. Just be before.
I feel like this is in the Sawa region, right?
No, that is up in your region. In the
I know who it is, though. I don't want to. No, I know who it is. Yeah. Is that, I know a place in Sawa that's doing that too, but I know the place up further east. All right, brother.
Yeah,
it's about that time. Here we go. Let's get it in. Morning, neighbor.
Morning, better good morning. A quick thing. The games.
Right.
The character game. I'm just sending out something because I didn't go anywhere and I stay home and I watch it because
nice.
knowing that I was an athlete also. To the coach, when he's sending out the relay, study your players, your runners, please. If you watch Jamaica and them, well, what happened? We're running good, but when coming on to the stretch, we relaxing. If we reach home already, no, take pattern and government need to invest in sports, Trinidad and Tobago, so that we could take over Jamaica styling. I given it to the government because the government has to give money to the coaches and then will have to execute.
All right, so the doggies in the government.
Yeah, to the government.
All right.
Yeah, Trinidad, you always still do it, always still do things, good things.
Yeah, big up Team TNT, yeah, man.
Yeah, a real shadow. I ain't gonna wear just.
All right, Coco. Donkey time. Let me go. Hey, yeah, boy. I want to give a donkey to all the people who complain about the traffic to go up to Sundance. It was going to have traffic. Leave early, stop complaining. That's a normal thing.
Is your ex calling you? You talking normal talking? And then she man, I tell you that I you texting my girl. I tell you 1,000 times, dog, I don't text your girl unless your girl text me. Talk to Crystal.
Really for that, boy.
This gas station, the money you're robbing it. Your money's around in the pump, and gas station are pump as it.
Be honest, I never really monitor it in recent times like that to see if. So, all right. If you say that is it, that is it. Donkey.
My donkey of the day goes to Donald Trump. Yeah.
I think Trump and myself are the most donkeys on this show so far. Alright, let me. Who met the lady on Tinder? No video call, no voice note, just message. She said, hey, come on meet me now in Port of Spain. He ended up with an apartment in Nelson Street all here. They take everything, don't take they take everything, don't take bank card pin, you know. They say, what's the pin for this card, boy?
I want to give a donkey for the day for those passengers who want to give a taxi driver a maximum of 100 really or what they want.
That would always happen, you know. That would be the saga, you know. All right, brother. Because he called. Don't hold back no donkey. We don't hold back no donkey. Yeah, what you saying?
So wait.
I don't know if he travel, but he made the journey.
So the female say, come on, me brother.
Yeah, in tongue.
In tongue.
Yeah, when you reach in tongue.
Oh,
Walk up my son, son now. When you reach there, come across my son, son now. When you reach there, walk son, and he just walk straight into the Nelsons. Yeah.
wow.
I find Instagram is too much. I go reach on Tinder. You on Tinder, Shane?
Nah.
Tinder's like the dating app, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. What's the breakdown for Tinder? Tinder is like a dating app, man. I meet and greet the app. People still falling for that?
I don't want to meet or greet nobody.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Yeah, it's a dating app. So men get somebody go get you on Tinder.
Still taxing. I can imagine that you're paying to hold your money and the tax when you're top side while they're investing your money and you came up.
We need a voice. I know someone who got scammed again too, booking an Airbnb over in this style over the weekend. When they reach nothing, you know, they say, boy, poof, you know, soups. Poof, you know. Or be careful with booking these Airbnbs. Be careful.
Shane, super, my donkey for them. Them and them go up in the stands all night when you hold in the girl hand up and down. But hey,
What wrong with
crossing
that?
the bus with her.
What wrong with that? I can't hold back the donkey, but if you don't want to get out, what wrong with that? People are not happy, boy. Money never.
Well, neighbor, so I think I don't kill this morning, but the man said the Chinese place when they eat, where you call it our ticket, go do. Morning, I'll get share 2 donkeys this morning.
All right.
One, you see them, one of the gangsters, boy,
Oh,
who
God.
shoots up that.
Oh,
that
my
children
God.
party.
Terrible.
So God, forever, and let them live in the depths
For some
of the
depths.
government, boy.
Yeah.
God, so that is sorry. Oh gosh, boy. Like all you have no control, boy. Like a Trump 2, boy. Trump part 2.
Oh, God.
Share donkey now, man. Shit.
Share some donkey for that. Good morning to our First Citizens Independence Square and the branch out there in Maraval as well. Morning, neighbor.
Oh, good morning, guys.
Yeah, welcome to it.
My donkey today is that after Nikon Clinic the other day, I went into a place that sells chicken, nuggets, and burgers. Watched the young lady take out the nugget bar, put it to her mouth, and tear it.
Oh, gosh. Don't do me that now.
And no, and double donkeys. I asked for the manager standing up next to her and see that too. Nah, man, come better than that.
Nah, man. That ain't good at all.
That could be good.
That ain't good at all. Don't get in there.
My donkey is the person who put boiling up in man bottom.
Good.
They play.
All right.
What they say? What you say?
What you say? Oh, I don't know.
They don't want to know. Now we smile and wave.
I didn't hear what you say.
So, let me get kick on our donkey for our unhappiness.
Yeah, unhappy.
Yeah, laddie money.
Brother,
Or went holding on. Kick on.
I wrapping up my hand in my girl hand. Exactly, that's it. I outside in the wilderness, you know. Keep your hand, I'm too unhappy. Boy, when I get 3, I know this. Don't catch this in. I get 3 blue ones early this morning on my first trip. Man, always some giving the taxi drivers hundreds first thing in the morning. The taxi drivers and them don't want it. Taxi drivers and them don't want it.
Morning. My donkey. Hey, get that. He got say the cross the bush. Anyway, my donkey did it. See all them drivers and them wrong like how can't drive on the nature street, causing all them unnecessary accidents. A man must see like donkeys. They're too much for them last 2 weekends, boy. Oh gosh.
It's a story, somebody can it up for me now. It happened in Tunapuna with a drill and a boy leg. Yeah, that story is saying. What was the situation with that story and the boy leg and the drill? What happened?
I can't relay that one on the radio, sir.
They tell me to ask someone that one. What happened with that drill and the boy leg? What was it? What's the story? What happened?
It's not for radio.
What is that for radio?
Huh?
The story?
Yeah, what happened with the drill and the boy leg?
What happened in Tunapuna all there? One more. You say get one more. I see people recording there. One more donkey.
Oh, they're cool.
What is this drill and donkey?
All right,
drill
cool
and...
that. Well, they're cool like that. Right.
You tell me off here. Tell me off
I
here.
will tell you off here, but it's not something for on here.
So bad. Be not hard up yet, right? I be out that problem. I only think about the party. That too much people. Sometimes people try to pass. They have to be raising their hand. People to pass. Like you want to like one thing. Then you get walk in front of you. So everybody can pass. Like if they want to leg on. Okay. The crossing the machine. I understand what you mean. I understand what you're saying. I understand. Nobody had to know updates with this egg and drill. All right. So we're going on the road. Find it up next. Then we have news at 7. That's the morning. When we come back, I have a special feature today. We have a doctor in the building. He's an ENT. Yeah, we're talking about snoring today. Is that what you're snoring?
No, not really.
Not really?
No.
You know anybody with us snoring? Snoring somebody? Might find out that dread snoring problem. No, I have a dread snoring problem. Boy, let's get real complaints. So we'll get into the bottom of it when we come back. All right, it's the morning job.
This is Flight 868, non-stop service from TNT to the world. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the music.
All right, guys. Welcome back to the morning job. Ultimate DJ Shanes. This is how we do it on a Tuesday. You ever lie down next to someone and they're sounding like a lawnmower, a chainsaw, or you yourself? People wake up in the morning and complain and like, hey, kid, that's real snowball. Your snow is out of hand. We're bringing a man today to actually let you know what's going on inside your nose, your throat. And is it really a severe problem or is just something, some of us suffer from, right? So joining us today on the morning jam, ladies and gentlemen, is an ENT, Dr. David Richards. Mr. Richards.
All right, morning.
Morning, Mr. Richards. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the platform. This is the morning jam, Ultimate DJ Shane. Super. Blessed morning. Nice of you joining us today, man. Hello?
Are you hearing me? I'm just trying to set up my Bluetooth speakers here.
Yeah, we hearing you. We hearing you for sure.
All right.
Once again, I want to say welcome to the platform, Mr. Richards. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
It's always a pleasure to sign in with you guys and be able to impart the knowledge.
Yes,
Thank
man.
you for having me.
Pleasure is all ours. All right, so, Mr. Doc, let me jump into it one time, Doc, right? Let me be honest. The snowing situation.
Let's get straight to the matter.
Yeah, the snowing situation here. So, I suffer from it because I get a lot of complaints. So, I always was of the assumption that I just work hard, so I just be real tired, so I just snow. But is it a serious situation, so much so that it could be detrimental, or yes, you're just tired?
It's a spectrum, actually. Everybody gives you warning signs. So snoring is a warning sign that your airways are somewhat have some degree of obstruction when you sleep. It could be a nasal obstruction, it could be an obstruction at the level of the throat. Now, most times it signifies a blockage, so much so that air is not being adequately entering the nasal passages or the mouth to the lungs.
Right.
Over a period of time, if that continues to happen, it could lead to detrimental in the overall physiology and the overall health. In terms of low fatigue, decreased energy levels, eventually making changes to your circulatory system, causing high blood pressure and heart failure. And it could eventually lead to sudden death. So that's the furthest end of the spectrum, but sometimes it could just be simple nasal allergies or maybe a structural defect that causes decreased airflow through the nose. So it could be signifying a sign that signifies a serious problem.
Based on what you're telling me here, now I'll pay more attention to it. Like after a chest day or an intense day of working out, I will try to let them monitor how I rest in the night to get some feedback in the morning to see if my breathing patterns change on an intense day. Yeah. So, break down in a simpler form what really causes the snoring for me to understand a little better.
All right, so optimally, for optimal gaseous exchange, optimal air intake, our bodies are designed to take air through the nose. The nose has capacitance vessels in the turbinates, that them two bumps you see when you look into the nose, those kind of pinkish looking swelling. Those are a normal part of your anatomy. And within them, there are vessels that enlarge, and that's why sometimes you feel one side of your nostril stuffy. That's normal. That's called a nasal cycle. Every so often, one side gets engorged with blood and it feels like it's blocked. The purpose of that is to warm and humidify inspired air. So once you're not breathing through your nose, that is not adequate for your body, right? Your body has to do more work to get oxygen into the lungs once you're not breathing through the nose. And then mouth breathing also, when you open your mouth at night, especially to sleep, and all your muscles are relaxed, your tongue falls back and further obstructs the airway. And that could lead to not just snoring, but something called sleep apnea.
Okay.
For some people, you might see them snoring, and then every so often, you feel like they're choking or they're catching their breath, like the snoring leads to a kind of choking episode. Right, that is sleep apnea, and that's where the danger comes in. So breathing through your nose is optimum. When you don't breathe through your nose, that is not optimum for your body, and that your body has to do more to get oxygen into the lungs, and it ends up leading to you feeling tired, less rested, waking up with headaches, etc., and actually affects the quality of sleep. Now, sleep quality is very important. I always say how you sleep is how you live. We're supposed to be sleeping at least a third of your life. You remember 8 hours, 24 hours in a day. So you need 8 hours. For men, it's important that we get at least 7 to 7.5 hours to optimize your testosterone production. Testosterone is made while you sleep.
Serious?
So a lot of times, men not sleeping well, a lot of men walking around there with low testosterone. And they're not feeling themselves, they're not motivated. No matter how much you work out, you can't lose the weight. You end up getting metabolic disease, diabetes, hypertension, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And even for women, different hormones are regulated via sleep. Growth hormone is released in pulses during sleep, and that helps you metabolize fat, better insulin metabolism. It helps with insulin to decrease insulin resistance, help to lower visceral and truncal fat. So these are a lot of physiological processes that happen while we sleep. And if we don't sleep well, we don't live well. Yes, it's important. So snoring is one aspect of it, but it's actually a very serious sign, and you shouldn't take it lightly. If you're snoring, you should get it evaluated by an ENT, check the airway, get a full evaluation. Sometimes you even have to do a sleep study. We give you a device to go home to sleep with. We monitor your sleep. But it's very important to make sure your sleep quality is optimum. That affects your functioning, your physiology, and eventually the way you live.
Doc, you're real frightened me here. I get scared here, because I've been hearing complaints for years. So I always thought like my lifestyle had part to play with it too. In Trinidad, we like to partake in alcohol, probably the greasy foods too as well. Do these things add to this situation?
Yeah, so your lifestyle contributes significantly to your sleep. Now, we are living in a very stressful society, and a lot of the stress is not real stress. stress we bring on ourselves by comparing our lives to others on social media, etc., etc. And that burn, that race kind of thing. This is where I tend to focus not only on your usual type of medicine, but wellness in general. I have a passion for wellness and living well and eating well. As you get older, you start to take care of the vessel a little more. So
Vessel, I like that.
Almost what you are is what you put into your body.
Yep.
Your daily routines, etc. So obviously, lifestyle will affect your quality of sleep. If you're going to bed late, you have exposure to blue light late at night, that affects something called a pineal gland, which affects your circadian rhythm, which is your sleep-wake cycle, how your body releases different hormones. So that in itself could lead to stress, right? We need to give ourselves a break from the social media, the scrolling, the doom scrolling. That rush of dopamine that we get from scrolling affects our pleasure center, and it eventually could affect your sleep quality. Other things like eating late at night, that could affect your sleep quality. Exercising too late, alcohol causes your muscle tone decreases more when you sleep when you have alcohol, and it could lead to you snoring more, right? So even if you never used to snore, you start snoring, or if you don't snore, you're snoring louder, and it can push you over to the next extreme of having sleep apnea. So alcohol use as well. And then we talk about something called sleep hygiene, which is a series of practices that help you optimize the way your body sets itself and how you sleep. So exposing yourself to direct sunlight in the mornings to help to reset that circadian rhythm, having a set sleep time, taking out tea.
All right, Doc. I want to jump in here because I want to get into more of that sleep hygiene. But right now, we need to run to news. So I'm going to head over to the news and I'm going to link you back and we'll talk a little bit more about the sleep hygiene. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the ENT specialist in the building, Dr. David Richards. He's here with us for a little bit. We jump into the news and then we're coming back with him. All right, guys. So we'll link you back up with the doctor. Dr. Richards. Morning.
Morning viewers and listeners.
All right, guys. So if you're just joining us, we have Dr. Richards, David Richards. He's an ENT specialist. We also have AV in the building.
Hey, morning.
Are we speaking about snoring?
Morning.
All right. So we are actually at the point of sleep hygiene.
Yes, sleep hygiene.
All right. So break down sleep hygiene for us, Doc.
All right. So sleep hygiene is basically a practice where engage in a set daily routines that help you optimize your sleep. So simple thing as having a cool, comfortable environment, comfortable bed, dark enough light, not too much light coming into the room, having set sleep time, so you go to sleep at a certain time to get that routine. Things like not having coffee after midday, not working out too late in the night, or having coffee or anything that has stimulant effects like energy drinks, etc. Not eating too late at night. I also mentioned before we went on break, having that exposure to early morning sunlight that helps to reset you, recalibrate your circadian rhythm. And yeah, so those kind of things to help aid in you having a regular sleeping pattern. As I said, sleep is important because it helps regulate all of things, reorganizes your memory, helps with your nervous system. It gets rid of all the stuff that your body don't need, and it solidifies the things that you need to keep. It's quite an important thing to have down packed in your health routine. So sleep is very important, as I said. You sleep one third of your life. How you sleep is how you live.
All right. So what is the easiest fix for the snoring that I could start tonight, Doc? What I could do tonight?
Simple fixes. Some things like we call it, like some people have positional snoring. And that's because if you lie on your back, gravity causes your tongue to fall back, and that could cause blockage of the airway. So you probably sleep on your side. So those are some things we try. If patients have nasal obstruction because of allergies, we have a lot of Sahara. This week in particular, and I myself as an allergy sufferer, you make sure you optimize your nasal sprays and your nasal sinus rinses and so on to help clear the nasal passages. So you want to make sure there's no obstruction. Simple exercise I tell people to do, you sit upright, you put your tongue to the roof of your mouth, and you keep your mouth, your teeth slightly open, and your mouth closed, and you take a deep breath through your nostrils. If you find that it's difficult and you don't have nasal obstruction because of the cold or sinus issues, you may need to see an ENT doctor to have airway passages evaluated to make sure you're breathing clearly.
What about, sorry to interrupt, but what about persons who have deeper medical issues? So there's allergies. What about persons who have asthma, who has asthmatic, or have other respiratory issues?
Bronchitis.
All right, so other respiratory issues more tend to be like that's a lower airway problem. So you tend to have feeling like shortness of breath, tightness in the chest and things like that may need medical intervention to alleviate the symptoms. Asthma attacks can kill. So if you're having any symptoms that indicative that your asthma is being exacerbated, you should seek medical attention immediately or as soon as possible. And what we're referring to here in these instructions is people who just have simple nasal obstruction or simple snoring type of thing.
You know what? Now, this is might be a weird question, but have there been any studies on the psychological effects of snoring? Because you always hear people say that actually people have been moved to want to kill somebody who is snoring next to them. Have there been any studies about...
Particularly the psychological effects would be on the partner, the bed partner who has to share the bed. Usually when patients come, a couple come to see me is because the partner, the other one that you need to see the doctor. And it could be both men and women, because they both tend to suffer from the same problem. Trinidad is a very fat society. Over 70% of adults are overweight. So we have a high incidence of snoring and sleep apnea, which could lead to a lot of problems. The hypertension, the metabolic syndrome, heart disease, people being tired all the time, people falling asleep on the wheel. A lot of times accidents are caused by people falling asleep on the wheel because they have sleep apnea.
Yeah.
It's a very serious problem and it's quite underdiagnosed in Trinidad. So that's why I tend to put so many posts on my Instagram and my social media about it to educate the population, because a lot of people don't know about the dangers of it.
We could take this opportunity right now, Doctor, for you to share your Instagram and social media handles. You could share it with the public. Feel free to do so.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm Dr. David Richards on Instagram and Facebook. And I do a lot of wellness via Sculptura Institute as well. And we are located in Sherman Medical Center. And we also have a location in Ramsrand Street and in St. Augustine.
All right, Doc. Thank you so much for joining us. And guys, this is not the last you're going to hear from the Doc, because he covers a lot of things and we're going to dive into these things in different stages. All right, this is the Morning Jam. Doc, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you very much.
I know today is going to be a hectic one for you after this long weekend in the back out. So I don't know if it's set already, brother.
Busy day. I would just like to tell, though, when you see a doctor, we are the intervention when something goes wrong, right? We are that step to give you a pill to fix something when it goes wrong. Modern medicine has so many advances. We could prolong your life when something goes wrong. But you see the day-to-day maintenance of your health, your actual health and wellness, that's on you. There's no pill to make you healthy and right. The hard decision to do a workout when you're tired. The hard decision to not always eat the chocolate cake or the doubles and eat something healthier. The hard decision to sleep well and not stay up all night binging Netflix or on your phone. Those daily habits are what determines your health, and your body will pay the price if you ignore it. And then you'll come to see me and ask for a pill. People prefer the pill over the process. But when you get older and your body starts to cash that check for that pill, you're going to regret that you didn't pay attention to the process.
Thank you so much.
So I'm all about wellness now, incorporated into my normal medicines, because I realize living well is the only way to do it. It makes no sense to do this whole thing that we do in this dog-eat-dog world, this rushing, always stressed for no reason, and you're unhealthy. So find ways to create that balance. There are a lot of institutes, there are a lot of information out there to take your health in your own hands and try to live a healthier life.
Doc, thank you so much for taking time off to join us today. All right, Doc?
I like.
Look, guys, when we come back, we have the Cathedral playlist. Tell the boom 9-4.
Rob, Sean, and take a little morning jam. Super, Curry, and the ultimate DJ Shane.
Welcome back to the Morning Jam. Ultimate DJ Shane Super AV joining us.
Hey.
Today, I want to play a little game called Mythbusters, all right?
Called Mythbusters?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, based on a situation over the weekend, I made a journey to the south side. If you know me, driving is, I despise it. I hate it.
True.
Especially driving far. Oh, man.
Yeah.
So we was in south side,
I'm
coming
right
back
there
in the
with
night.
And I hate to be
Driving.
doing it in the night too, to be honest.
I don't even know who came up with that. So coming back from the Southland, well, deep south way, in the night. So I'm not driving. The driver is driving. All right. So I jump out of sleep on the journey home. All the windows down here. Like, bro, what are you doing? What do you see? I'm like, nah. If I'm on the AC, I go fall to sleep by. And I see the breeze. Go help you? He said, yeah. I put on the glass, so I go stay up till the breeze get me in my face. I said, bro, you have easy home or you have a fan home? And you are telling me when you went to sleep, you just bought the van and you just knock out. Yeah. So you telling me when you're driving and you want to sleep, you just wind on the glass for breeze to hit you in your face and that's keep you up? Yeah. And, all right.
Wow.
No. That will make me feel sleepy.
Exactly. That's what will make me feel sleepy. That breeze on my face.
No, we're not in an argument though. So I up. No, I up.
He up too.
Yeah.
Everybody up.
I said, bro, so was it to the AC and the breeze? He said, if I'm on the AC, I can put me to sleep. I was like, no, what? I want to know if it really. And he was like,
friends,
so
I guess.
He was like, you don't.
No.
I was like, no, I never hear
If
about
I'm
that.
driving and that breeze hit me, that's it.
Is that right?
So I wanted to ask if the breeze is keep you up when
I have heard one or two people say that they prefer the breeze when
Over
they're
the
driving
AC.
over the AC to keep them up. But that will never work for me.
That would never work for me.
Never ever work for me. I had a AC something.
What about music?
I'm not going to say
That
music.
is what I use.
Music will put me to sleep.
No, not that. But it had to be it had to depend on what playing. It can't be no slow, relaxing.
Yeah, but you got, can hold up your thing. I think in radio.
No.
Well, it depends on
I
which
play-
station you listen to.
I
as
play
well.
music and I play the hard.
You played it? No.
I remember we played music.
Serious?
Yeah.
Nah,
And it was so cool. I think it was a kiss. And the song really happy and the song going. And everybody like, yo. And the song going up in gears. I like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I could listen to music, but especially if it's something I'm singing along to, and I could sing along when I drive in, and fine, no problem. But that breeze in your face, absolutely not.
If I driving home and I feeling tired, I don't care where it is, who it is, and I driving, I put on the side and sleeping.
I know when I'm telling you, that's what my car do.
I not pulling that.
I no matter how tired I am, no matter how I
Then chill in that.
the trick card.
How they get in
I
your
wouldn't
car?
sleep.
What was the worst that can
I wouldn't
happen?
sleep.
Excuse me? Watch my. Hey, listen. I'm a brethren, right?
On the highway, you're on the highway, eh?
Yes, he on the side of the road in Shagwanas.
Yeah.
And he just here.
Whatever, all right.
When he watch through the glass, is a shining or not? Shining or not?
He make it or somebody
Oh,
make
but-
it.
Brandy, no.
A shining chrome.
Serious?
Yes.
Police
Yes.
Not police,
No.
but
And you get robbed?
yeah.
Why you come? I was driving off.
So you don't think they will shoot you? You have to start the
For
car.
somebody
Are
to
you?
sit there is a
Are you?
50-50 chance.
If you're moving yourself,
No, but it's if you it's a 50-50 chances and anything you miss, that is just life. But
because the time it's taking you to start, I'm assuming when you pull aside, you're switching off.
I neutral, eh? I in neutral jumping up every time. Hey. Hey. I remind myself, hey, I don't know why this
Yes, good, sir.
I'll
take
check.
off. It's off, but I don't know
I'll
why
check
again
it.
that noise.
I think it has something to do with the settings in the.
Yeah, that word. But anyway, people on the side and sleeping anyway, but
I
no,
can't
on
do
the highway, I'm not talking about a back road. And even if I'm back roads, I will wait until I'm somewhere and then rest.
Some place that you feel comfortable.
Yes. But on the
You're
highway,
going home.
highway main road bus shoot. Well, no bus shoot. Highway main road.
I don't want to say, sir.
I put it on the side and rest.
Sure.
Right? So when you fighting that sleep,
Yeah, I fight until I reach home, Papa.
I too old to fight sleep, but
Fighting until I reach home, not me. And I
But-
somebody who drives slow.
As I losing.
yeah, I losing battle.
Say that again?
I say, and I somebody who drives slow.
I
So I would take
never
my
see it.
time.
I never see it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I
I
am
believe-
telling you. Of course. Believe me, because
This song is so like it's not the truth though.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, yeah. I would love to hear what people do
That's idea and cause for disrespect.
to stay awake while they're driving. I would love to hear what they do to stay awake while they're driving. 'Cause
Disrespectful, boy. Me music, air condition.
I hear people talking about putting water on their face, like rinsing off
I
their
heard
face.
people say that.
I used to do that, but that don't work.
Yeah, that ain't working for me.
I just work for 5 seconds.
Like water,
That ain't
right?
working for me. Yeah, but you go
No, well, yeah, they keep doing it. I get 5 seconds. They reach away.
Oh,
And your mind believer, you just take a bath.
Oh,
You
yeah,
want
that's
sleep.
point. That's what you're driving. That's why you want to them.
Get an accident anyway. No, Papa. And you have to be alert too, and not just for
You have
you,
to be
but for
alert.
other people who
But
sleepy.
I sleep it anyway. It's another time I so tired. No, but what I so tired. I see the bomb. Hear me now, boy. It was the worst.
It's early.
It was the worst.
It is early.
Oh, you want to hear the story? No. Don't tell me the story now. I'm tired. I say why? No, because I don't like gum drive. Point bar there yet. End up in our palms, driving through San Fernando, end up in that thing, take a bar, turn it about madness. Say, hey, it's Palm State, you know. I end up paying for the 2 rooms. I pay for 1 room for me or 1 room for my bedroom. So we are sleeping for the night start off quiet. Right? It start off good. Like I reached in the room, I was like, wait, they can't have the front body. Anyway, it's just an ORS. And I go in there and lie down. And I probably get about 20 minutes. About 50 minutes. After that, all hell break loose inside there.
Do you know, driving sleepy is 10 times worse than driving intoxicated?
Driving intoxicated. It's driving sleepy is 10 times
I
worse.
wouldn't dose it, yeah.
Hey, what's that? I try to sleep inside all day. You got sleep in there. Yeah, but why would it doesn't work? Why would you choose to go to your rest? Want to sleep? Huh? Want to sleep? Want to sleep?
According to you, according to you, what side of the road?
No, but I don't know sound like that. But if I up in
On
the
the
east,
highway.
I don't know sound like that. If I up on my side, up here, I go sleep on the highway, I go sleep. So on, that's coming up the road, I go sleep. I know up there. Coming from point and then back a road take in San Fernando.
Morning, typical somewhere. There I fall in asleep with my car. I pull up at a station and the police come out and knock on my asleep officer. He said, yeah, you take a rest, it's better than you're driving up.
Is it right?
Most people know highway and thing, but I look for a police station.
Look, yeah. No, I put in a double palm, eh? But I'm just saying, if I sleep, take me up on my side of the highway, yeah.
Yes,
But if I out around me, no. I looking for the nearest double palm, I rest my head.
Yeah, but it didn't work out for the first time.
Well, that I learned my lesson.
Exactly.
Uprising Super, how are you?
Oh, I couldn't. Well, rested down here.
Oi.
Good on. Good. If you down in Oregon, how was your weekend?
How was the weekend, Evie?
I was good, thank you very much. It was very restful. How was yours?
Good. Without you, but you know, like so it says, see how are you, my brother?
I did just school, my brother.
Yeah, boom family, but here that's not one. So let me tell you something. Once you're driving and you're feeling any urge, regardless of where it might be, once it's safe, pull aside where you see a street like that, something and take a power nap. You'll be alright. Don't fight it because the minute you fight it not to drive, you're going to crash. I know what's telling him because I'm telling a lot of people. Don't worry, nobody. A little 15 minutes or 20 minutes, and you'll be alright. You may fall a feet longer, better, but just, you know, you have to take a risk. You might get up, but take a risk. Otherwise, you might
get up, take the risk. Yeah. I gotta get out there.
50% chance you get shot.
I driving off with your arm in the car. Voice notes.
To stay alert, I will either listen to music, specifically soca, reggae, dancehall, or listen to a podcast on a topic that I am interested in, like an unsolved mystery or something on finance, when they're teaching you something. So I have to attentively listen. That will keep me awake.
Podcast?
Finance and unsolved mystery? You want to be a politician or?
Yes. Very intelligent.
How you mixing them two? How you mixing them two? Unsolved mystery and finance?
I am unable to
Them two things don't mix.
unable to.
Hey, me, them two things don't mix.
I am
Unsolved mystery and finance.
Well, to be honest, my finances are unsolved mystery. To be fair.
The second morning, guys, in a situation like that, what will happen to me? I'd have to take the fresh air, play loud music, and sing and coordinate with I cannot put on the AC. I'll fall asleep with the AC.
No, absolutely not. That would not work. I learned my lesson in 2014. Wind down the glass, take off the AC thinking the breeze and the noise of the traffic will keep me up. Nope. The next time I knew myself, I was in a ditch at the side of the highway. So no.
I think this song was Palance, you know.
Wow.
We coming from us, come on, that boy.
Palance is...
I just drive off the road.
it's
Yeah. Palance. Everybody wake up. Palance. When everybody started screaming, I wake up in the car. Yeah. Palance. Yeah, crazy, man. Those Palance. Wait, man, I hate to lose something.
One time, I coming home from Moruga, right? Went out, face and coming home. And fall asleep. And you know when I open my eye, when I reach out on the highway by this gas station that heading into Cuba on the highway, that's when I open my eye.
Wait.
But I don't know what going on. All I can say is that God was with me, yes?
Happened to me already too, you know.
Wow.
I think I coming from Randy, boy. And I approaching motorcycle lights. And I see the lights, green all the time. And I close my eyes and start to sleep. But I see the lights at my distance, right?
Yeah.
So I said, well, I start to sleep. When I open my eyes, AV, it's red light and I breaking going in.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh, my eyes open so all the way.
Hey, that's what happens here. You're tired, you're sleepy, you don't know how you see an accident on the side of the road, you're never more alert.
Yeah. What?
You're never more alert. What? All right. I'm good.
You're sick of
Good.
Morning, guys. With the sleeping and driving, or the sleeping behind the wheel. My partner and I went out, went to bonus. On our way back, I realized he wanted to sleep. He's very sleepy. When I tell him sleepy, he's really sleepy. He said, I need to pull out the side and fall asleep. I said, I am all sleepy, but I don't like to sleep while driving long hours. So I said, you know what? I'll say, you take a sleep. And I was up looking all left, right, back, center, all around on the highway coming from Shagonas after 2 in the morning. Right? He pulled out the side, and I gave him like a half an hour. I wake him up, and he was back to normal and reached back up the road safely. He won't do it all the time, but he needed that sleep. He was extremely tired.
Morning to the panel. Now, as a professional driver, commercial CDL, 55-foot container and above, 20 plus years. And one of the things they taught us is that you have to make yourself as less comfortable as possible. So you can open the window, but you can't open the window all the time, because what is going to happen is that your mind, your body's going to get accustomed to that, and you'll eventually fall asleep. So you have to open, close it within spurts. Same thing with the music. It's not really nothing that will work long term, but the most ideal thing, get rest. Rest is the most important thing. Get rest. Sometimes we as humans, we reach somewhere, and we even know, or we won't accept the fact that God alone take us to where we needed to go because we were tired and we didn't even realize we passed a certain spot. But rest is the most important thing. But spurts in it, whether you put in loud music, whether you send down the glass, you put on the AC, everything had to do in spurts. You can't do it consistently because human body does adapt. And once that adaptation kicks in, game over.
No,
That's understandable. You know what I do?
Definitely.
Usually, if it's at all possible, try and ensure that I have at least one other driver in the vehicle with me. So that if I, especially if I have a long run, that's ideal. If I have a long run, I could manage it, I have another driving. So if I tired, I say, hey, now you take over now. Let me see if I can rest. And then when you tired, you pull over. Let me take the wheel.
But I definitely got to have spurts of rest in that double palm, eh?
Yeah, no, not according to what you say. No, nah, you didn't get no rest.
After first 10 minutes, and peace. That was it, though.
Yeah, you didn't get no rest, Papa.
Boy, like a cow, quiet. Boy,
like you park up outside or park up in the driveway.
Then the noise and them trying to come from all over, eh? So it was something behind me first. And then after a while, it's gonna come from in front. It's gonna come from front. It gotta come from the next side. I'm like, what is this, boy? Gotta sleep in peace.
One of the things I do is look for a heated argument with somebody on the phone for Bluetooth. But I give my wife a call and just find a heated argument until I reach the destination.
Nah, like people who like to quarrel. I don't even feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
If you're feeling sleepy, pull aside somewhere safe and sleep. You might feel you're winning until one day sleep will show you who's the boss.
Nah, not me.
Not me.
I do like
Sean
Glaston.
put so much things in place where it's best.
I do
wow.
like
Wow. Wow, sir.
I gonna like
You had you had a long weekend for us. You had a
I
long
gonna
weekend
like
for
that.
us.
I can catch me on the promenade
Wow.
for the carnival.
But this man here, I'm not going to take that. The wind does really work, but you can't do it all the time. You just alternate it from the air condition to the high breeze. And next thing I just do to stay up is I use my teeth and bite the edge of my tongue. I bite the edge of my tongue, bite it very hard. Not to cut it, but I just bite it very hard.
By the edge.
Yeah, I got
So that's
I got you play by the edge of your tongue.
Something that I was told to do also was if you ever work with some pepper sauce, like I'll packet up hot pepper sauce or I'll continue some pepper sauce. And once you start to feel sleepy, yeah, you take and then just put it on your tongue and the little adrenaline that's help keep you up.
What if you like pepper, but you just and I see end of the pepper. Yeah, no.
You see look at my thing?
No, but everybody have a little something. No?
If you put it on it, I ain't gonna come.
Somebody saying drink energy drink or chew some gum. Wow. I don't understand what's up doing this. All right. Yeah.
Good morning to the team. EV, super. What's saying that damage? What are you doing? All I never damage say, you looking for a heated argument, but I didn't say why. So if you're looking for a heated argument, for that, what's your damage? I remember a night, I was carrying some people at a house party in Chin City. I was transporting from Port of Spain to Chin City. When it was 2 o'clock in the morning, I come on the highway, a sleep take me, I start to bep. Then when I realize I bepping, when the car start to pull on the right and beat up on the curb, was separating the 2 lanes, yeah, my tire start to bounce on that. I pull on the side and I went and a policeman knocked my window after. He said, son, you alright? I said, yes, sir. He said, alright.
You get a job to pick up people safe to and from.
In fact, they hire you because they know that they don't want to be in a situation where they fall asleep. And you sleep.
Now I be telling all your boy, all you doesn't know what's going on out there, boy. All you doesn't.
So if I sleepy, and I drive it, I want to put the glass and just ball, like ball.
Hey, super.
Funny enough, that ball and so
Super, I go and try that weekend.
But that's what I want. That's
Why
what I
not?
want. I want you to sit down in your car and do it, but everybody in your car, don't tell them. Give it as a surprise.
I go and sit
Give
down
it
like
as a
that.
surprise. Just
Hey, there was a time I had to be here. I come into work here, but in the day, and a frog was in a woman's car. No, I don't know if this is a new species of frog or if it's a small frog, but it was very small, real small, like a nail heavy. And that woman, she driving on the highway and said, pull on the side, hop on the car and a ball. So I pull over and I was like, what happened? I said, I have a frog in the car, I have a frog in the car. When I got in the car on the dash, I had a little small little frog. I was like, what is this one? And I just take like the clothes on them, the mic, and just flick it out. I was like, you little go. And then jump in the car. But that's a dangerous thing. Because there was a time I driving. Is that time I driving? And a bee come in the car.
Nah.
A chap sting.
I don't do that thing. I know.
That is why I hear why I stopped doing.
That is one of my phobias.
Right, here what I stopped doing, driving with all my glasses.
I don't ever do that. Forever.
Every time I do that, a jet sting me, and a time a cockroach fly in my car.
Oh my God.
A man trying to come in my car, even. I don't know, this was years ago in a party called Dutch Weekend, right? Up in the prison grounds. And I was actually at the event and I went to Arima, big up Flavors. I remember the night, so after Dutch, I went Flavors. Coming down the road from Flavors, so Dutch Weekend, but now over, people now leaving and things, so a lot of commotion. And I wait idling by the lights. And my glass is half from this, after this, my glass never go down in the back again. Really good. Because sometimes I might pump it. And I started here. When I turn to the side, I'm man trying to gain my car. Yo, what is that, man? My glass of water. And I just want the lights because it's a red light now. And he just there trying to get in my car. Realize he got game. Go on by the next car, open it.
Wow.
He just
And because is it because men do that and whoever else has always
Whoever.
drive with my glass up.
And a similar situation to that.
Man trying to break in?
No. Galen and I was going Miaro or something, so I had was to meet up with her in Grandy. So I pull up waiting for her. And this man opened my back door and said,
wow.
And say, you're going cold by now.
Wow.
Hey.
No. Yeah, man, crack your back door.
Yeah. I
You
said,
keep going your trick?
yeah. I said, big man, I don't. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shit, I never thought that would happen to somebody like you, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty.
Hey, yeah.
Did you spray my head?
Morning, neighbor.
What's up?
Yeah, man. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
What? Yeah, what? Yeah. I come in my front part there, there's right side, you know, that kind of actually help. I keep slapping myself in the super.
Yeah. I hear what
Wow,
I
no.
keep it to myself on my hand. I just keep slapping myself, and I just keep coming, no? I wash my face, and I just keep slapping myself to reach you.
How come you never think about spending the night in a double pump?
Wow.
I never tell you what?
About spending the night in double pump. Like you're tired and you say, boy, let me just go and spend an hour or 2 hours.
Nah, I never do that.
I thought
You go and pay up on the want to sleep. I prefer to pull out I do them thing, I sleep on the side of the...
I ain't doing that.
It's easy for a man to do that.
I lock all my doors up, all my glass, and go back and take a rub back my people and sleep.
Yeah.
But so you don't have no time, boy. I walk in taxi and buy drive and boy, the woman in the back, she knocked out. But people started scream. The woman, like, she flicked the thing on me, boy. I pressed it back in the back.
Shane, what you think that bad? By that time I pack up anyways. I just say my back door open and a woman fall back and close the back the door. I say, actually, like, what is that?
Tell the woman, no, stop, sir. I mistake you for my husband. Wrong car.
Shit, send him out over the door to know, go on my drive.
Should I call mine?
Go on my, you better come on, let's go.
Good morning.
So familiar. Oh boy.
Wow, this
People
so
say,
low.
boy, well, what could that be? Was it?
Wow, no. Why are you like this?
I almost went by the neighbor because I wanted to know, but what they're doing today for you to be balling so.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, boom. For me, when I sleepy and I'm long distance, the only thing I do, I just slap myself in the face, but I keep my up.
You ever fall asleep in the middle of doing something?
Reading.
I guess reading that happen a lot.
Sometimes.
About the TV always watching me.
But yeah, yep.
TV always watching
Very
me.
true. Very true.
One time.
Very, very true.
You Shane. Tell you that's not called day.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. I usually use my Victim healer because I'm always with a Victim healer. So
Yeah.
I
That go
put it
that
in
go.
my hand, let it
me,
go
but-
warm,
Or pass it by your eyes.
and it goes
Why
back,
not drive
and
in
it goes
yourself
on
from eye to
here.
water?
But all in all,
I got it.
sleep. I don't care what nobody sleep. When you want to
Sleep is sleep.
it doesn't have nothing you can do while driving
Yeah.
to keep you up.
Yeah, respect father sleep. One thing for sure, two things for certain.
When it had the Grand Bazaar intersection before the bypass, I fall asleep by the intersection heading west. And I hear in this horn boy blowing and a man pull up next to me say, hey, you want a race hour? Let me go. And I say, yeah.
Now we got to share that. We got to share that.
What?
You got to race at the nation.
You
What is wrong with
sleeping
you?
and decide that a good thing to do is race?
Let me go.
Oh, that is your response after falling asleep by the bypass.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's super, all that give my memory there, boy. And they have long and be flying in. And what about transporting an old man by an old man to Macbeth?
And this man like get a bad teeth, and this man every time you put him out, he say something again, a headache. Well, I say, oh cool, I can't take it. I say, no hold the glass. So we reach a part with a bad road now. And a bumblebee fly in that car. Boy, it was bacchanal in that car. It was bacchanal.
You ever see how them bomb operate?
Yeah,
on a hole and a normal? Yeah, like you confused. You move so, he moves so. It's fine. That's what in our car.
To remain up what you couldn't do.
You can't watch it. Woman. A bumblebee get all wild in the kind of. And she balling. Bumblebee boom. And I on the highway. Boy, good thing I don't drive fast. I'm a TTS driver. Remember dropping someone off in a gated community. I was so sleepy. I set my alarm for an hour and sleep in the people community. Well, that's a good place to sleep.
Yeah.
But Celine, you could ask the person to sleep inside.
At least you're doing it secure.
Celine, you is my TTS. And she is, don't come on. You lucky you was a driver. Look at Selena. You come and sleep in here. You want breakfast? You want dinner? You sleeping? You could never be sleeping. Selena, you don't want that picture? You play, yeah.
Hey.
You had to be playing. Let me go.
At the morning, to the panel, top of the morning. Super, I used to work in a grocery during the day and I buy in the night, right? So, it's that weekend, it was real hectic now, boy. So, I leave the bar around 2 o'clock in the morning. And I say, bye, I'll go grandma's, I'll get something to eat. And then I'll go home, right? But the only thing I can remember is I take off my UV light. You know, when I wake up, it's because somebody by grandma's had knocked in my glass saying, hey, now somebody, the fella who had us buy a dog from, knocked in my glass and say, I'm by and sleeping. You know, I done a hot dog and everything inside the car. Can't remember nothing. I sleep away from that. And
no,
that's a serious thing. That's a real serious thing. Much people get in really bad accidents and die, kill other people, kill themselves.
What about them and them trailers and them falling asleep? Like a big sinner or maxi driver. Ziggy, get arrested now before you go down the road. You get ready to go along the curtains on this episode. Today was a good day. Big up to the doctor for passing through.
Yep.
AV and that throwback video you really made all weekend, this weekend. And of course, Shane, man. Anything before we go, AV?
What I usually say, take care of yourself and each other. And you know what? Try and put things in place if you have to drive far.
Yeah.
Try and get another driver with you, something.
And remember, if you're sleepy, wind up your glass and ball.
Stay informed. News in 60 seconds starts now on Boom 90.